Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daily Report. A new report says if women farmers had the same rights as men, more could be done to reduce world hunger. The report, Empowering Women in Agriculture, is from the anti-hunger group Bread for the World. Bread for the World says equal access to agricultural resources would have increased food security and economic growth. Faustin's Worries is the group foreign assistance specialist. She said, women constituted half the agricultural labor force in not just Africa, but the developing countries as a whole. And when you think of Africa alone, it's more than 60% of the total agricultural labor force being provided by women. The report says, in most countries, women working in rural areas more likely than men to hold seasonal, part-time, and low-wage jobs. They also receive less pay for the same work. Ms. Rodriguez says women farmers often cannot get seeds, fertilizers, purpose tools, credit, and especially land. She said, for most of Africa, we have about 80% of the population living in rural areas, and they succeed on agriculture. Women make 60% of agricultural labor force, and they have no access to resources. She says, land is one good example where less than 20% of all landholders are women. This is often because of legal as well as cultural reasons. She says women who have lost their husband may have no legal rights to keep over their land. The only way to keep the land, she says, is to marry, says the brother of the dead husband. Rejection like this, she says, continue to impede women's ability to fully enjoy their human rights. However, Ms. Rodriguez says women in agriculture are getting more attention these days. For example, Canada's new constitution gives women the right to own whole land. But she says there's still a long way to go. Bread for the World is urging the United States government to increase development assistance, or at least not decrease it. Thank you for listening.